What estuary structures hold barramundi in Australia? Imagine standing at the edge of a shimmering estuary, where freshwater from rivers meets the salty ocean. This is where barramundi, one of Australia's most sought-after fish, find their home. These fish thrive in specific parts of the estuarine environment that offer the perfect mix of shelter, food, and the right salinity. The key structures that hold barramundi include tidal rivers, shallow mudflats, mangrove-lined floodplain lagoons, and coastal swamps. These areas create the ideal conditions for their entire life cycle. Barramundi are catadromous fish, which means they migrate from freshwater to saltwater and back again. During the wet season, adult barramundi often move downstream from rivers into estuaries and tidal creeks to spawn. They prefer shallow estuarine waters like mudflats during this time, especially when the temperature and salinity are just right. Spawning usually happens at night during slack tides, which are linked to the lunar cycle. Once eggs hatch, the larvae settle into temporary tidal habitats and coastal swamps that act as nursery zones. Juvenile barramundi develop in mangrove-lined floodplain lagoons and estuarine floodplains. These habitats provide shelter and plenty of small prey such as insects, shrimp, and tiny fish. These nursery areas are vital for their growth and survival before they migrate back into freshwater or stay in coastal waters if freshwater access is limited. Tidal rivers and river mouths are essential because they connect freshwater and saltwater, acting as migration routes for both spawning adults and young fish. Shallow mudflats are favored for spawning because they offer the right temperature and salinity during the wet season. Mangrove-lined floodplain lagoons and coastal swamps serve as nurseries, giving juvenile barramundi a safe place to grow with lots of food. Floodplain billabongs and oxbow lakes, which are freshwater bodies connected to the estuary system, are also important. These areas become isolated during the dry season but provide safe zones for young fish to develop. Across northern Australia, barramundi are found in many estuarine habitats, including some with minimal freshwater influence. They prefer habitats with a small freshwater component in the salinity, which supports their complex life cycle. For anglers looking to catch barramundi, focusing on tidal creeks, mangrove edges, and river mouths during the wet and early dry seasons often produces the best results. Knowing how these fish move and where they spawn helps in finding them. Understanding the connection between their life stages and estuarine structures makes fishing for barramundi more successful and enjoyable.